What's up, everybody, and welcome to Noob Splainin. I'm your host, Anthony K. Savage, aka Voice, aka Savage Voice, aka Antoine Savaje, and on Noob Splainin, we explain some stuff. And today, I'm going to explain Halloween LTMs, or at least a few of them. Specifically, we're going to talk about first Apex Legend and their Shadow Royale. It's a Battle Royale, free-to-play. I'm not sure. Apex might be free-to-play. I'm not sure. I believe it's cross-platform finally. Anyway, with this game, you have either a team of 3 or 2. I think for this mode, you have to have a team of 3, from what I remember. And my teammates weren't necessarily too glad I was on the team. As you see, this guy trying to hit me, but not doing a great job. Anyway, so basically, you have a team of 3. It's best played with friends. That's why I'm not too great at this game, because most of my friends that do play this are on PC, and until recently it wasn't cross-platform, so they kind of took a lot of the fun out of it. But it's and I'm dying. What happens is, when you die, you come back as a shadowy figure, or zombie, what have you, the undead. And as long as your teammates are alive, you get to be alive too, and you get to come back. And you get to help them out, keep them alive as a zombie per se, or the undead, or what have you. It's decent, it's fun, it adds a new type of element to the game, as it were. Again, a lot of people like this game. I have no problem with this game, other than I can't have fun with randos. And for those who don't know, randos are random players. And, you know, communication is key. Unfortunately, when you don't know who you're communicating with on the other line, they can sometimes be toxic, which can sometimes take away from the gameplay. Now you see here, I'm attacking somebody, and they killed me, because I am a noob. But, again, my teammates are still alive, so I get to come back as the undead, and I die again. So, that did happen. But, as long as my teammate's alive, I come in. So there's a lot of dying that happens with these games, but it's okay. I come back and I try again with Bloodhound, I think his name is, or her name. Don't want to go ahead and shout out their gender. I don't know what their genders are. That's not the point. The point is, I go and try again. Now this guy right here, that is a scary skin, and I'm pretty sure he looks like that regardless of whether it's Halloween or not. Anyway, so one of the benefits of these LTMs, especially in this year, 2020, being what it is, it's just an extra avenue of something to play. You don't have to pay anything extra. It comes with these games. They're automatically added in for a limited time only, hence LTM, limited time mode. And, you know, it adds an extra element, and when you're familiar with the game, you know, I would think it just makes it, you know, more worthwhile. These games can be stressful as it is when you're not fighting the undead. So if you want to add the undead to it, I'm pretty sure that just brings it up a notch. So definitely check out Apex Legends while you can, or when this comes out, you may have like 1 day, 2 days to do it. So do it while you can and enjoy it to its fullest. Next up, we have Fortnite, everybody's favorite game. Okay, I'm lying. It's a lot of people's favorite game, but it's also a lot of people's most hated game. And I actually used to be one of those people. But what actually made me come around with Fortnite specifically is the friends that I have that got me to play it, and playing with them can sometimes be so much fun. That's what makes these type of games fun. You get to play with them with your friends, and with Fortnite specifically, you get to, you do whatever. You can go to a 1 versus everybody, a 2 versus everybody, 3 versus everybody. There's so much stuff you can do in this game. Specifically this season, they're concentrating on Marvel, and this is actually my first Fort Nightmares is what they call it. This works pretty much the same way as Apex. You go in, you go down, you try to be the last one alive. With this LTM mode, Fort Nightmares, which actually is across the board, so it's not even necessarily a limited time mode as the only mode for Fortnite. That's the difference. When you play Apex, you have a choice. You don't have to play this mode. Fortnite, you're kind of stuck in it unless you're going to roll and play Arena, which it can be pretty difficult. But out of at least the 2 modes, I'm definitely, or the 2 games specifically, I'm definitely way better at this game than that. And that's really not saying much. But it's a fun game, and as you see, I die here, and much like in Apex, I die. This time I rise up. You see me rise up. Revenge. And I'm gonna go back down and try to get my revenge, take somebody out along the way, and try not to. Unlike, now see, the thing is about this particular mode, unlike with Apex, one, there's a single player mode, but even if I was in the duos or the squads, I do get to come back, but it's not dependent on my partner. So let's say I come back and my partner dies, really has nothing to do with it. Actually, in this mode, or for this game, you are actually not really allowed to help your former teammates. I know, doesn't make sense, but once you die, you are now a part of the undead. You are part of the hordes of minions, Midas minions specifically, to be precise. So you're not allowed to team up with your friends. And I've heard, hasn't been confirmed, but I've heard enough to say it regardless, that if you do in fact team with your friends, you do risk getting the ban hammer. Again, this is Noob Splainin, so for those of you who don't know, the ban hammer is exactly what it sounds like, minus the hammer part, but the ban is completely real. You get banned from the game, and sometimes you can be banned forever, sometimes it can be a short ban, sometimes they can make a mistake and, they fix it right away, but I wouldn't take that chance if I were you. So as you see here, I'm still alive. Now with this particular mode in Fortnite, and I died, didn't get that far. With this particular mode, one of the benefits, or one of the better parts, is when you die and you come back as a shadow or ghost or whatever you want to call you, the way that you can survive is when you're a ghost, you eat items. And some games you'll have, let's see, a gold scar, gold pistol, anything. You can eat anything. Any item you can eat for the most part. And that's how you regain your health, and it gives you an extra chance. What's up, my noobs? I am proud to present SavageGraphicsMedia.com is live. That's Savage Graphics with an X. At SavageGraphicsMedia.com, you'll find loads of content, including articles like the one I wrote about how I got into this, from podcasting to streaming, and now some little bit of game development. You'll also find links to your favorite esports underdogs, the Bad Noob Bears, with clips and links to some of our favorite games. You'll also find links to our live Twitch streams and our latest YouTube video content. Last but definitely not least, it's where you can find all the Bad Noob Bears and Savage Graphics merch. Click on the link in the description to find out more. So stop by savagegraphicsmedia.com and make your voice heard. Okay, so we are back. Getting an XP coin. That scary thing, don't want to mess with, so I'm not. But as I was saying, the thing about this particular mechanic of coming back from the dead is actually a mechanic, guys, definitely does need to be driving. That mechanic is specifically, or from what my experience, is more specifically from another game, which we'll be seeing later, Warzone. And in Warzone, you come back, you go in the gulag, and you get a second chance. Fortnite single player, that option wasn't available until this mode. So maybe they'll keep it, maybe they won't. Who knows? But it's definitely an interesting mode, a fun mode. I like it better here on Fortnite than I did Apex, but I don't play Apex, so results may vary. Definitely try it out. It's fun to a point. The problem that I specifically had with this game is once you die and you come back as a ghost, and here's the problem. It's a third-person shooter battle royale. You come back as a ghost, it's no longer a shooter. You don't have the gun, and you don't have the extra shield that you would normally have. You have some other perks. You can kind of jump real high and move faster, but you can't have precise movement, and as you're probably going to see very shortly, it's pretty easy to die. And first few times you play it, it's fun, though unfortunately after a while it does tend to lose its lackluster, and replayability, well, from what I've heard in my own experience, isn't too great. Finally on our list, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone Haunting of Verdansk. This mode is a little different than the other two games. They did something differently, which I think is actually quite well. What they actually did was they took similar mechanics. You die, you come back as the undead. Specifically here, you come back as a zombie. If you manage to kill a human being, there are these vials, antivirals. You collect that, you come back to life as a human, and the whole process starts all over again. That is different than Apex, where you die, and as long as your teammates are alive, you're great, but if they die, you're screwed. Same thing, Fortnite, you die, you come back, but you do not get an option to become a human or playable character again that can use the guns and what have you. Here in Warzone, I think they did it the best, where you die, you come back as a zombie, you can kill people as a zombie, but you can still come back as a regular human, play the game, which, if you think of strategy and replay value, especially if you're in a team of 2 or 3, you can die and come back and die and come back, and, if you're good enough, which I'm not, you can keep it going indefinitely. But these are the 3 games. Check them out. Their LTMs are definitely worth it. Definitely fits in with the Halloween spirit. Fortunately, the year 2020 being what it is, a lot of kids won't have the chance to go out and trick-or-treating. So hopefully this is another option that they can have just for a little bit of fun. Warzone is free to play. Fortnite is free to play. I'm not sure about Apex. I'm pretty sure it's free to play because I don't remember buying it. At least it is on Xbox Game Pass. All the games are currently cross-platform, so go check them out. Enjoy them. Enjoy yourself. And come back here to Noob Splaining, where I will Noob Splain something else. I have a lot of useless information in my head that I can't wait to share with the rest of the world. So, everybody, take care out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so that you can be notified the next time that I noob explain something to you. And hey, leave a comment. If you have a question, something you want me to noob explain, let me know. A game you want me to review, talk about, drop it in the comments. Until then, see you next time.